winning them over no matter what it takes. So Leo signs, that's the energy for your week. Someone's trying to win somebody else over, whether that's somebody else in your life who's trying to win you over, or you're trying to win someone else over no matter how hard it is and what it takes. Maybe they're hard to get, okay? Now looking on the board, we've got the Lovers. So there's definitely a love interest, a romantic interest on some level. The Ace of Cups, there's emotions there. And then the Six of Wands, there's a sense of conquest. There's a sense of actually having to win this person over with the Six of Wands. Now I also picked up some stuff, I saw some stuff when I felt the energy behind the cards. I got a lot of animal references. I got a lion, so Leo, that is you guys. That is the overt gestures, like trying to win somebody over by being theatric, by being romantic, by making overt statements or showing overtly how you feel. And then I saw an elephant, which is obviously big gestures, right? Doing big things, like taking this person out to a really expensive restaurant, buying this person a lot of gifts or something, you know? So you're trying to win this person over no matter what it takes, big gestures. And then the last animal that I picked up on was the snake. Now I picked that up at the very end, and I think that's the other end of the other person. The other person's the snake. They have the allure. They are the person who are kind of like testing you. They draw you in. They are both the challenge and also the prize, okay? That's the snake. It's like the apple. The snake and the apple kind of go hand in hand, if you get the Adam and Eve reference. On the bottom, we have the Two of Swords. So there could be like a popping the question. Two of Swords is like speech. So there could be a point where you're like, want to be boyfriend, girlfriend, want to go steady. Will you marry me, right? So that's part of the winning this person over. There's going to be a moment where there's going to be a question or an offer, and that person's going to either accept it or not. And we have the Sun next to it. So I think either it's going to be a good offer, it's going to look good. Whether they'll accept it or not, we'll find out in a moment. So let's pull more cards, and we'll find out more about what's going on with you Leos. Tell me more about what's going on with Leos. What else? Tell me more about this spread. Tell me more about what's going on with... Wow. So we got the number 6 and honey. Honey is being sweet on someone or something, usually someone. And then the number 6 is the number for harmony. It's a number for a kind of joy and harmony. So it's like we're sweet on this person. We really just enjoy spending time with this person, and we might want to go big with this person. So again, we're trying to win over this person. Maybe we want to marry this person. Let's see what's on the bottom here. The number 9, trying to figure out how to do it. So coming up with ideas, that's the number 9, on how to swoon this person, how to win them over. And so far, I think you guys are having a lot of fun with this person and showing them a good time. That's how you are trying to win this person over, through big gestures of maybe you're being very romantic, etc., etc. And that makes a lot of sense because Leo, you guys are like that naturally. That's kind of Leo energy. All right, let's pull some advice and see how you guys can win this person over, or maybe on the other end of it, if you should give this person the time of day or not. So let's pull advice, and we'll find out on either end if you're the person somebody's trying to swoon you, or if you're trying to swoon someone else, if we can get some advice from you. Oh man, okay, so looking at the cards now on the board, it's looking like it's going to be difficult. And the advice is to prepare for the worst, like hunker down for the long haul, basically. King of Wands, if you really aren't this interested and you're like truly invested, you can get what you want. That's King of Wands, is you can end up having the life that you want to lead in the way that you imagine it, sort of, but it's going to come with a lot of pain. It's going to come not easy. And there's going to be a period of emotional pain, suffering that you're going to have to go through. There's the Page of Pentacles. That's the work. That's the sweat off your brow. It's just going to take a lot of work to get to where you want to go in order to win over this person. Whether that means physical work, emotional work, like working on yourself, or working on physically winning this person over, because maybe this is working on yourself, because Death card is changes. So either you have to change yourself, or it's going to take a lot to change this person. That's what this card is saying. It's going to take a lot of work, or maybe a lot of stuff, a lot of gifts, a lot of offerings, right? This person is not an easy person to court, and you might get rejected a lot before you get accepted or it goes anywhere. On the bottom, we have Page of Wands. Look, Page of Pentacles and Page of Wands. Talk about work. That is like, you're going to be tired after this ordeal. It's going to be an ordeal. And yeah, you can end up as the King of Wands, but prepare yourself for an ordeal. Underneath the Page of Wands, Four of Wands, there's a confirmation that happy there's the happily ever after. Happily ever after does exist, but it's after the Star card. The Star card does twists and turns in the far future. So you're gonna have to work on yourself. You're gonna have to work on this person, and we're talking far future and a lot of work and suffering and pain in the meantime. So prepare yourself, and it's a choice. Prepare yourself if that is your choice. That's what we got to do. Oracle cards. Anything else here regarding this spread for advice for my Leos? Anything else for... All right, so now I think we actually have some advice for the person on the other end, the receiving end, right? Who's trying to be swooned over. Because we have Pisces with the universal hexagram. This is be flexible. The Pisces is kind of like, maybe give this person a chance, but just don't be rigid. That's Pisces. And then universal hexagram is your spirituality and your higher self. So maybe it's just a good idea to give this person a shot on some level. And there's things to be gained. There's things to be gained from it. The treasure chest. Certainly there's a financial advantage or a financial benefit from having a relationship of some level with this person. Maybe they're just giving you a lot of stuff. Maybe there's benefits involved. So there's a financial benefit from it. And then with the foot here, yeah, it's like there's progress. It's almost like this person ends up growing on you over time. If you give them a chance. With the foot, it's like progress. Like I'm saying, it's like the relationship advances forward. It takes steps forward. It doesn't stagnate. And I think that it becomes sort of like you just grow into this relationship as long as there's no expectations. So Pisces is not having any expectations. As long as you don't set expectations and you allow the relationship to grow into what it's going to grow into, there's benefits for both people here. Let's see. On the bottom, we have the skull and crossbones, though. So at some point, the fun has to end, right? The swooning period has to end. So that's Leo with the skull and crossbones. And we got to really talk about where the relationship is going. Now, where the relationship is going is, I think that there's a lot to be gained by staying together. And this person will choose to stay together, but there's underneath it all, it's like the ship, it's like, it might not be a marriage. It may be just a good arrangement. It may be a friends with benefits. It may be a long-term relationship, just not exclusively marriage. There's just a sense that there's benefits to be gained and there's progress made, but it's not really like, it's not traditional. How do I put this? You know, it's almost like if it was like an arranged marriage or a marriage or a relationship that was just based on convenience or, you know, based on finances. It's like one person ends up just growing, the two people end up growing into a good, solid relationship with one another. Because it doesn't seem like the person who's being swooned is super, let's just say, attracted or like incredibly, there's like a huge fire under their ass. They're not like super interested, but they stand to benefit from giving this other person a chance. So take that advice as it resonates for you. Okay, guys, Leo, thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to support what I do, support my work, you can check out Patreon. Links should be below. And with that, I will see you guys next time.